Hello and welcome. It's time for another mediocre moment with The Sims 4 Crystal Creations and Jade, who is very uncomfortable and trekking all around her little neighborhood to try to find some crystals and things to dig up so that we can hopefully come up with the materials and money necessary to actually start building a little bit more of a home than what we have. So I was able to find 3 spots where there were crystals and dig spots in this entire area of her little town and neighborhood. Not a lot available here, and we did find a jade, though, her namesake. This is one of the new crystals that are available with Crystal Creations, so that one's kind of exciting. Okay, we do have a fossil to extract, and we're going to go ahead and sell those. And it does look like we have now a metal and several crystals. So, and with selling those two fossils, we now have enough money to go ahead and make some jewelry. So we're going to do that. Now she is feeling a bit uncomfortable from cold microwaved food and from a cheap bed. Hopefully she kind of gets over that in time for the jewelry to not turn out too horribly. It might be wise for us to actually have her use her little poo-hoo bush and relieve herself before she gets started. Maybe a little inspirational shower might help her out a little bit. Yeah, we do have a little bit of an issue as well with dirty dishes, so we'll try to get those out of her direct line of sight. And then we're going to go ahead and design some more jewelry. Let's see. I think we did this one, or we didn't have enough to do this one last time, but we do now. We will use the heavy metal that we have on hand, and I think we will go with the orange topaz. I think against the heavy metal that would look pretty nice. We don't have a lot of light to work with right now because it is kind of very early in the morning, but hopefully after a bit of, getting herself ready time, we'll get into a little bit more light and be able to better see the jewelry whenever she is finished. It might be possible for us to grab a bin soon, and with any luck we'll have enough for a light at the same time. But I think we might have to wait until we have actually done another bit of jewelry, because I'm worried that this 136 simoleons is not going to be enough to go very far. We want to hang on to some money because we do need money for the base piece of jewelry that we start with. And she has reached level 3 of gemology. Jade is now more likely to find crystals and metals when digging at rocks, and can design lunar goddess jewelry and cut seed-shaped gemstones at the gemology table. There we go. It is done. We're going to go ahead and shift this over here and stock the table. And then try to get a little bit of a better look here. The raw bracelet, heavy metal with orange topaz. If charged on the crystal grid, Sim will take longer to burn out on creative activities. Sim gains creative skills faster. Sim is more likely to create masterpieces, and Sim will not experience writer's block. This probably would be a good thing for us to actually use, but we're going to go ahead and tend the table and then start a yard sale so we can sell this, and maybe just keep that in mind for later on, that would be something that we would maybe like to actually sell, or that would be something that we would actually want to make and have on hand for ourselves. Hopefully she can sell this before she gets too hungry. And I think she's probably getting a little sick of the quick meals, so we might order something from one of the food services. Oh, she actually sold it for 222. My ability to speak the last couple days has been questionable at best. All right. 222 simoleons. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get her a trash bin and a light because the lighting in here is awful. And then we should have, hopefully, fingers crossed, enough left to go ahead and get something to eat. Okay, so I wanted to give her a light that kind of seemed to fit the whole vibe of this place. So it's just a very cheap metallic light here. It doesn't really cast all that much light, to be honest. I also swapped out her mailbox for one that was just a little more in keeping with, I felt like, the vibe of this particular world, and same with the trash bin. And we do have 73 simoleons left, so I think I'm going to go ahead and order something for her to eat. I think she's going to want something that, is nice and filling. I think it feels like a chicken stir fry kind of day. It's very pricey, but I think, she's earned it. She's kind of been eating just oatmeal and other microwave foods for a while, and I think she's pretty tired of that. And then while she waits, we'll have her go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna have to move that back over here. Have her go ahead and clear things up around here because it is kind of gross. And I don't know if she can reach. Okay, she did get that one. I do keep hoping. There it is. Okay, I was going to say, I do keep hoping that the one that spawns back there would come back, and it actually did that time. So that is awesome. Oh, and here's our delivery. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. Alright, she found a limestone. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. But that doesn't do us much good as far as materials, but it does always give us a good chunk of money. And it might allow for us to put just a little bit more money into our house and maybe get some walls. I do think... Oh, I was going to have her give a tip, but let's see. Do we even have that option right now? Yeah, we don't even have a tip. Interesting. Well, we're going to go ahead and eat the meal and enjoy that. Yeah, 155. I think I will go ahead and hang on to what we have. I wish I could find more metal. Maybe I can cut a gemstone. Choose a design. I think we'll go with the spire shape, which will cost us 45. But we do have items already. So if we maybe just do some cut gemstones to build up our money, and then go on another hunt for more gemstones and metal. And, just cut what we can with what money we have, and then do a little more searching and build up our stock again, and come back for more. Okay, I noticed with the gemstone, she's actually doing this over here on the other plate type thing, and not in the center of the desk. So that is kind of nice to see that there are different interactions and animations for each of the different types of things that you're doing. I would be interested to see if this gets actually used at some point. Alright, and it's complete. We have the spire-shaped gemstone. If charged, Sim will randomly find crystals doing things around the house. Oh, that might be worth hanging on to, but let's hope we can find another Jade for now. We're going to go ahead and cut another one and then try to sell both of these. Let's do another of the... Let's do this shape instead. And we'll do the hematite. Okay, it's showing it as the same shape when she's cutting it, which is a little weird. Alright, but it does have the actual shape when we see it like this. And for this one, if charged on the crystal grid, Sim cannot die. Oh man, all of these are so valuable that it would be nice to have them, but at the same time, we really need the money right now. Alright, we're going to tend to the table. I'm actually going to have her run back here and use this very quickly. And then since we don't have a bath, a sink to wash our hands, we're going to actually cancel her from tending. We'll have her take a very quick shower. And then we will tend to the table. Alright, let's start that yard sale. Now, I don't have a value on either of these. So it's going to be a little bit of a an exciting moment here to find out what we're going to make. Alright, let's see if we can get her social up here a little bit. So we'll try to make friends with you and with you. And then maybe go ahead and pitch. Give the sales pitch to you. Oh, you're leaving. Never mind. I guess we're not going to make friends with you, but... Okay, Karim wants to come... Oh, I was going to say you could come on over. You like argumentative Sims? I guess so. I mean, if that's what you want. Okay, and... Try to make friends with him as well. Okay, it does still have her tending the table, so that's good. So she can have conversations. Sometimes that works for me, and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, and we sold that one for 432. And that one for 258. Excellent. Those are actually quite valuable. So I am not complaining there. All right, 750. That means I should be able to give her a little bit more of a house here. So I'll check back in a few minutes. Okay, so it's very hard to see, but what we have here is kind of the beginnings of an actual house with a front porch for selling. In the back here, we've managed to tuck in a shower and toilet. She still has her microwave and fridge and bed, but like a little bit more privacy now. And yeah, we have 24 simoleons left, so not enough to actually make anything now. So we're gonna get some rest, get some food, and then go exploring once again. And now all of a sudden the lights kicked in and it is super bright here. I don't know why they were so dim a little bit ago. So I'm not complaining because it's definitely a lot better lighting. But it was very strange. Alright, so we headed to Johnny Zest's neighborhood to see if we can find anything to dig up. And already looking good here. We have a couple of items right off the bat. So I'm just going to kind of work my way around the yards. Once again, see if I spot anything we can dig. It is tempting to get some of these plants and stuff, but I don't want to earn money from that in any way. So I'm avoiding it. My rags to riches heart wants to just go for it, but yeah. We're trying to steer clear. So far, we've only been finding limestones. It's really not that great. We've been walking all over. I did remember to put sunscreen on first, so at least we shouldn't find ourselves getting burned. But she is dealing with that whole microwave food situation. Oh, and she's getting hot. Yeah, probably would have made sense if you changed into something a little more appropriate for the weather. So let's go ahead and get you into something for hot weather. And we got a part here. Okay, we did get some metal. The punium. I think that will qualify as a metal. And we've got most of this side of the neighborhood checked. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there was normally one over in this area. Maybe because of the frog over there. Okay, we do have one here. And I think after that, we've made the full circle of the neighborhood. So we'll head over to the park and see if anything new has spawned there. And then if we have time and we're feeling well enough, we'll try to hit one of the other neighborhoods. Okay, looking around here, I am not seeing anything spawned. So not a great start. I'm hoping maybe after a few seconds of just giving it time or something that something will pop up. But yeah, we're not having the greatest spawn rate here with the items that we need. Okay, I guess we're heading off to yet another neighborhood. Alright, we've made it over to the juice bar. And we're going to explore the neighborhood here. So far, not looking really promising. We did get some of this area already when we visited the gym, but I was hoping that something new would have spawned in that time. Alright, headed on over to Vista Quarry. We have not visited this neighborhood yet, so I'm really hoping that we can find something. I don't know if I'm crazy. There we go. I don't know if I'm crazy about what's going on here, but I feel like it's gotten a lot harder to find crystals than it was before this pack came out. I feel like things spawned much more quickly, and I could go day after day and get crystals and similar things in the same spot that they were on the day before. So I don't know if they adjusted something when they released this pack. I don't know if it's something that is affecting only those who have the pack. Yeah, so many questions. But at least we do have some new spots now because we are in a different neighborhood. And we do have one more neighborhood in Granite Falls, so there is potential for finding a little bit more. Alright, so far we found a citrine and a fosenite, and a time capsule. I'm actually going to go ahead and have her open that up and then open all of these. Oops, I don't know why I added that to favorites. And then we're going to sell anything that is not of use to us. 685 simoleons. I can't complain about that. We can definitely make some things now. Alright, so, we actually got another metal here. A Cryptonium. Alright, let's head home and see if we can make anything with this stuff. Okay, so with all parts sold and extracted fossils sold and all of that, we are now left with 919 simoleons, 3 metals, and 4 crystals. So I think what we're going to do is go on in here, pick the next thing, pick a metal. We're going to go with the fosenite. And I think that yellow on yellow might be interesting. That one is going to cost us 70 simoleons. Okay, she finished it. We have her getting all of her needs dealt with. And I really like how that looks. If charged on the crystal grid, Sims will randomly find simoleons doing things around the house. Interesting. Alright, her social kind of sucks. And she's kind of feeling a little unwell after smacking her thumb. But we're going to do a Lunar Goddess bracelet. We will use the Cryptonium, highly brittle. Ooh, do we want to risk it? We're going to do the Punium, seeing as she's not feeling the greatest right now, and we will combine that with the Amethyst. That is going to cost us 100 simoleons to make, so hopefully our... hello. Okay. Hopefully our profit on that when we sell it is quite a bit more than that. There we go. We have yet another one finished. And this one says, if charged on the crystal grid, Sims gain energy faster when sleeping and a chance to wake up with an inspired lucid dream moodlet. Interesting. What I'm most concerned about is how valuable they will be when sold. I hate to say that right now, but that's kind of where I'm at. Okay, and now the eye bracelet, the final bracelet that we have to complete. And we're going to risk the Cryptonium. And, ooh, do we go for the Plumbite and go all in? Let's go. Let's go. She's feeling content. She's feeling good. That is like 500 some, 600 some simoleons of materials going into this. And gemology level 5. Jade will now craft jewelry and gemstones faster and can design bling jewelry and cut brilliant cut gemstones at the gemology table.
No. Oh.
There we go. It is done. And it says Sims needs increase slowly over time. Sims will make others around them happy. We don't have a value on that either. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, let her get something to eat. And maybe, well, yeah. I'm going to have her have a quick meal. How about some chicken nuggets? Hopefully that doesn't put you in a foul mood. And then we will stock the table and tend it and see how much money we can make. Alright, let's start that yard sale. I do hate that she doesn't bring the garbage over here. The dirty plates piling up are really not fun. Alright, let's see what she can do with these 3 items. Probably not going to be super busy in the middle of the night. Alright, let's go ahead and give a sales pitch to Grace. It would be nice if that worked with her social a little bit here, but how about we try to make friends? Wait, did we sold one for 274. Okay, that's not as much as I would have expected for that one, but it was the cheapest one we made. 796. Okay, this one should be our most valuable. Oh, and 423. Wow, I feel like we really didn't get as much out of those as I thought we would, because the value we were putting in was quite a bit higher. Now, we did find most of that, so we didn't have to pay it out, but we really, because of paying 130, I think it was, to design that one piece, yeah, it was 130 to design that, and we put about 400 some dollars worth, or simoleons worth of crystals into it. I kind of expected to make more, to be honest. But we have 2,122 simoleons. I'm going to see what I can do with that to make her living situation a little better. Alright, so it probably doesn't look very different from the front, other than completing a wall or two. But if we look inside, we now have a bathroom, a kitchen, a little work area, and a bedroom. Eventually, we will hopefully be able to finish off the walls and add some doors and expand things a little bit more. You know, just generally kind of stretching things out as she makes more money. But I think that is where we are going to end it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button and subscribe for more mediocre content. And remember, you are perfect just the way you are.